Hey guys, welcome to Spotlight, and with us today we have MakJ. Welcome to the show, bro. How you doing?
Good, man.
How's your flight?
Actually really terrifying, not gonna lie.
What happened?
So we flew in around 5 p.m. and there was this massive thunder dust storm that came in. Sketch.
Right.
Yeah, but other than that, we made it. All good. Ready to play 1/3 tonight in Beijing.
Awesome. Excited being back home here?
I'm super pumped, man.
When was the last time you came to China?
December of 2017. I did like a small run at Guangzhou, Wuhan, Chengdu, and a couple other cities, but this is my first time back in Beijing in about a year.
Okay, great. And how does it feel being back here?
Amazing, man. The Asian culture, the Chinese culture, they love electronic music.
Yeah.
So everywhere you go, every city is just popping. It's so fun, man.
Yeah, it's great. So how was a big transformation for you, moving from being a car racing driver to DJing? How was that?
It was kind of a weird transition because I went to university right after I stopped racing, and then that was when I kind of really got into music. I had a lot more time to craft my DJing abilities, doing fraternity parties, sororities, high school parties. I mean, you name it, I did it. But other than that, it was an easy transition when it came down to electronic music, because when I started listening to EDM, it was in China, it was in Macau. And so I was really familiar with like trance, like Armin van Buuren, Above and Beyond. So when it started becoming really relevant in the States, it was an easy transformation for sure.
Great. And how's the reaction from your parents when you told them this is what you want to do?
They were like, "You're stupid." Straight up. They're like, "Nah, no, well, okay. I mean, whatever." My parents are really lenient, but I have two sets of parents. I have a stepmom and a stepdad, and the dad and the mom, right? My dad and my stepmom are very old school traditional. They didn't get it. My dad still doesn't get it. But my mom and my stepdad were like, "Do you?" You know what I mean? So they were the support system behind the whole MakJ thing.
Awesome. So what was the song that actually brought you out? That changed things for you?
Countdown, for sure.
Countdown.
Yeah. It was, I remember sending that song to Hardwell, and that's when it was like, whoa, 2012, 2013. And EDM really wasn't that popular in the States yet. Getta, LMFAO, and a couple other guys were just bringing it into mainstream radio, like Take Over Control with Afrojack. That was one of the first records that came into like mainstream radio in the States for electronic music. So I got really lucky in the timing for sure.
Awesome. And what does your production process involve, and how do you know a song is ready to be released?
Good question. You just know. You know when if you're lucky enough to be playing as a touring DJ, you test it out, you see how it works. But electronic music nowadays, it's almost kind of annoying to me. I shouldn't be saying this, but it's annoying to me that music gets forgotten about in a week. Like I just released a record and I'm planning on my next release in another week. Like that's ridiculous. Like in my entire career, I've only released 12 songs. Now my management's like, you need to release records every 3 weeks. That's mind blowing to me. So dance music has become kind of more of quantity over quality. So when you're a touring DJ and you really want to make it as a touring DJ, you're gonna have to put out a lot of records to stay relevant. And that's kind of how electronic music has become, and hopefully it's going to switch. But if you're going down the pop lane or you're going down more of the vocal stuff, you can get a big record to let you kind of tour for 3 or 4 months, but you're going to always have to consistently be bringing new product to the table.
True that. And you got anything new you're working on right now?
For sure, a lot of stuff. I just released that record with Aoki, Dioro, and Max Styler called Shakalaka. That was just a really fun record. The second record coming out, it's July 17th with Quintino and Dioro called Knockout on Spinnin'. And then after that I have 2 records with Dioro and starring a group with Dioro.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, looking forward to that.
It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun.
So looking back at when you started, did you ever dream about having everything to yourself, like this life? Did you ever dream you could be touring the world, playing on big stages?
Drinking Arizona iced tea in Beijing. Nah.
I know.
You know, sometimes like I really have to smell the roses. It gets hard after a while, you know, going to touring around the world and sitting on planes all day. And I used to have really shitty jobs before this. I worked at Subway.
No way.
I know what a daily job is, so I kind of have more of an advantage when it comes down to, okay, cool, I really need to go. This is what I'm doing. I need to really be blessed and really think about it. And it's been really easy for me to make friends and be happy all the time, but I mean, I never expected any of this. So.
Awesome. True that. So we got a bunch of questions for you to answer as fast as possible. You ready?
Go for it.
So what's one thing what's one thing that people will be surprised to know about you?
I'm very allergic to watermelon.
What's the most difficult thing about producing?
Creativity.
If you're not a DJ, what would you be?
A chef, straight up chef.
One bad habit you need to stop.
Drinking.
How would you describe yourself to people who don't know you?
Outgoing.
How many sets have you played in your entire career?
5,000.
What's the best gift you've ever received?
No idea. I don't know.
One accomplishment you're most proud of?
I played for my parents at Coachella.
Have you ever canceled a show?
Yes.
Worst subject in school?
History.
3 things you look for in a lady?
Personality, wit, nice skin.
What's the biggest lesson you learned in the DJ world?
Always be the nice guy.
All right, great. It was great having you.
Awesome. Thank you.